Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of K1 Speaks. Just trying to get over my voice being sore. Doing a lot of screaming at WWE LIVE Evansville the other day. It was a really great house show, by the way. Started out, first match of the night was a 6-women's tag match. And teams consisted of Charlotte, Dana Brooke, and Nia Jax take on Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Alicia Fox with special guest referee Emma. Next match after that, well, first let me get into the details. Match was really good. Overall standpoint, I thought the match, held up. I thought it was a really good women's match. Crowd was into it the whole time. I'm screaming and yelling at Sasha. Well, actually, Charlotte told me to shut up because I asked her where her dad was, and she didn't like that too much. And I called Dana the worst protege ever. I was sitting ringside, so they could hear all of this. I'm sitting right behind the VIP section, so VIP is row 1. Here's the barricade. There's row 1, row 2. So mind you, they're on the post, so they can hear everything I'm yelling at them. But yeah, I told Dana she was the worst protege ever. She pretty much looked back and was like, "You need to show me some respect," and yada yada yada. But next match after that was Titus O'Neil versus Darren Young. We got to see Bob Backlund. First time seeing him. Also, their match was pretty good. Titus did okay. Darren Young wins with a gut check. I'm trying to think. Next match after that, what was that? I believe it was Sin Cara versus the big man Braun Strowman. Of course, Strowman takes the W here. And man, Cole, a lot of you people hate Michael Cole, but yeah, he's right when he does say that. These TVs don't do any justice to how big these guys really are. Strowman's a monster in person. You just have to see him to, believe it. One person I still have yet to see in person, there's a couple. Cena, Lesnar, like, of course, people that I actually want to see. Actually, last show that I did go to, I did see Styles, and that was really great. The next match on the card was, I'm trying to think, who was it? Oh yeah, it was. How can I forget this match? It was my guy, man. It was Roman Reigns versus Rusev, and that match was fantastic. I think that was one of the best matches of the night. Not being just a Roman fan, that's not me just saying that because I support him. But honestly, you can ask anybody in that stadium. If you ask them like top 2 matches of the night, it would obviously be the main event and also Rusev versus Roman. It was really good. I can post a video with pictures of the live event. You guys have to give me a minute though. Overall, I did have a lot of fun. Rusev did take the L, but mind you, United States Championship was on the line. Rusev lost by way of disqualification. He hit Roman with the ring bell. And then, oh yeah, I didn't tell you. Yeah, Sasha, Bayley, and Alicia took the dub by way of Sasha's bank statement. Then we had the Golden Truth versus Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel actually told me he was going to whip my ass because I told him he sucked. And the crowd was chanting almost perfect. And he was having a fit on the ropes. And Bo Dallas, and Bo Dallas was doing his thing. But R-Truth and Goldust did pick up the victory, so Golden True prevailed. And then we had a triple threat tag team match for the tag team championships, and of course, uh, it was New Day versus Enzo and Cass versus, this is really going to shock you guys because I don't even understand how this group even is in the title picture, versus the Shining Stars. Boy, if you guys could have been there with me, I chanted so loud at the top of my lungs, "Where's Carlito?" like 30 times in a row. I was so upset, like I just don't understand how two guys that have yet to make an impact, yet receive a reaction on Raw, get straight into a title picture. But I do understand it's a house show, so none of that matters pretty much. But still, like, come on, man. I would have much rather seen, I don't know. I don't even know who to say, man. Hell, um, two of the jobbers that Braun Strowman faced tag up in that match. But the match was really good. What really pissed me off with the Shining Stars as well is that they interrupted Enzo and Big Cass's intro promo. And I actually was waiting for that for months just to get a chance to say that with them during their entrance. Ever since they debuted, you wouldn't believe it. The stadium was loud. Pretty much we were all in it together. As soon as he hit that, "My name is," we were all in unison. And Shining Stars music hits and the whole stadium just turns to boos and everyone's pissed. Uh, I just couldn't believe that they wiggled their way into a title match. But New Day wins. I actually don't know what their finisher is called. It's like the big ending with Kofi jumping off the second rope and DDTing their face into the mat. I don't believe they have a name for that move yet. Um, but then there was Carl Anderson versus Cesaro. Carl Anderson with his manager as Doc Gallows. I mean Luke. Goes to show you how much wrestling I do watch. It's not just WWE for this guy. But Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Uh, Cesaro takes the win. Also, you Carl Anderson kept putting a sleeper hold on Cesaro, and then stood up and yelled out, "Hey Luke, I think this should be my new finisher." And he was speaking on the sleeper hold that he kept putting on Cesaro. And I yell out to Gallows and was like, "Hey Gallows, tell Carl to do his new finisher." And Luke turns back and looks at me and was like, "Yeah, it's a hell of a finisher, isn't it?" And it was pretty funny. Then we had the main event. Oh yeah, and also I got to actually speak and shake hands with Byron Saxton. That was pretty cool. Um, even though they give him hell at the commentary table on Raw, it was pretty cool. He's a chill guy. Um, I caught him during intermission. I actually didn't catch a picture with him. He was actually going to do I don't know, one of the little intermission shows they do at the live events with a kid. So, it was a quick confrontation, not really like anything deep, but I was just like, "Yo, what's up, Byron?" He was like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" Shook my hand. He was like, "You enjoying the show?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm enjoying the show. Nice to meet you." He was like, "Nice to meet you too." And that was the end of that. Then he went on with his business. I went back to my seat. Um, then main event comes, and it was Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins. That match turned out to be really good, I thought, for a house show. Usually they give us the spoiled endings, the really crappy WWE endings, but this match was really good. Zayn, ended the match, and the live show ended with Zayn in the ring and us screaming his theme song. And the night ended well. Of course, KO retained. Um, Seth Rollins did, however, pedigree Kevin Owens' face straight to the mat after the end of the match. So, that's signs of Clash of Champions. So, you guys tune into the WWE Network. It's only $9.99 a month. So, check that out. Some months are even free, so you get pay-per-views for free. So, really check it out. And also with the brand split, there's more pay-per-views. I believe 17 total now. So, check them out. Like I said, $9.99 a month. Pretty good, better than going through the cable provider of $54.99. But other than that, you guys know already. Like, subscribe, comment, or share. This has been another episode of K1 Speaks. You guys have a great night. K1 out, and I've spoken. Have a good one.